Pushing the performance of technology to the peak potential. Yeah, that's what we're doing. You know, if you look at video games, it's crazy how far they've come. You know, it's crazy how far everything's come, and it's crazy to think about where we could be going. You know, and who knows? Who knows? You know, there's a lot of secrets out there. There's a lot of things going on, and it's crazy to think about how ignorant you can be and how many secrets there can be. You know, companies have secrets. You know, the government has secrets. You know, there's a lot of secrets out there, and that's scary. That's scary because no one wants to be lied to, you know? And it's kind of a harsh reality. It's a hardcore world, you know? I think the world's changed quite a bit with, you know, secrets and the different things that people and things are doing. But it can be kind of straightforward, you know? Like some countries have to, I don't know, it's almost like some countries have to screw over other countries to get ahead. You know, we got to do what we got to do. We have our worth, we have our capability, we have our industrial engines punching through to the peak of their performance, and you know, so it's just a big machine. You know, we're just a big machine, but no one really wants to be a part of that machine. You know, we don't. No one really wants to, but honestly, dude, you just like me. I was thinking, like, dude, just work your job. Don't try to pursue anything. Just work your job and be okay. But it's hard to do that. Like, hey, man, I want to have a chance at something more. You know, and it shows eventually. Eventually, everyone kind of gets their worth and stuff. Um, you know, eventually everyone either you know gets reaps the rewards or they just end up empty-handed. I don't know. It's weird. You know, here's what here one thing I'm gonna say on that. It's kind of off topic. I'm just kind of going for the gold here or whatever. I don't even know, but so I tell people I'm like, I try to be funny and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty hard. But if you really look at other people and what people have inspirations inside of them that they don't pursue because they're scared or they just, I don't know, they just feel like they can't or something or whatever. And it's weird to think that people don't have that, because they just think that they're never going to be able to do something or whatever. And it's really hard for me to hate on people when I feel like people are just people and maybe some people are evil and they don't deserve what they have because they just take advantage of people and they do everything they can to take advantage and get ahead. And, different things are popular at different times and you never know, if you can just make something that's popular, that's really all it is succeeding as far as, a lot of things go. But, yeah, it's crazy to think about how far video games have come and how far they could go. And, not everything really, like how far they've come. And that's crazy because whenever you look at stuff from 20 years ago or 10 years ago, you're like, oh, that's so retro. Like even 5 years ago seems so fucking retro. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. So we're in a perpetual moment of retro because everything's progressing so fast, but it's crazy because it's like you push everything to the point and you push everything so far and it's like, how far can you take it? And it's crazy to think about communist companies and capitalist companies because capitalist companies can keep their secrets and communist countries, they all share everything. They all share all the secrets and everything, which, that's okay. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But as far as I know, that's a thing. So, two companies have two different secrets, and if they knew each other's secrets, it could be some revolutionary thing. Which is kind of mind-blowing, and that's pretty generalized. But, we don't... Putting companies against each other actually creates, I don't know. You kind of know what I'm saying. There's a lot of complications in that. But pushing everything to the peak. I almost feel like we're reaching the peak, or there's not much left because we dream of so many different things, but I don't really know if we're going to be able to make some of those things a reality, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know if we're really I don't really feel like we're supposed to even have done what we've done. And it's scary to think that the earth is basically destroyed from from the, you know, all the shit we're pumping into the air. But it is crazy to think about how far it can go. And it's weird to think about how, like, some people, like, if you had something like a brain implant or become a cyborg, some people would be into that. That's kind of like, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. It's crazy. I guess I'm just talking about typical bullshit here, but we're always living in a retro moment, you know? This is always retro. Crazy. Everything's retro. Because in 5 years, we're going to be retro.